everything set up. What's good, Relocation Football League fans? It's your boy Smitty, and thank God the semester for me in college is over with. So, I do have summer school, so I will have to get back into that after 1 week, but I want to make sure I pump out this RFL action to you guys as much as I can. During the weekend, I still should be able to do a little something since I only have one class during the summer. But I appreciate you guys who are going to be willing in and guys who are coming through, as it's that time, you guys, man. RFL action is back with commentary. We got the Portland River Hogs traveling to Houston to take on the Voyagers, battle of the undefeateds. Who's going to be the one to take their first L and who's going to continue to keep that streak alive? It's the River Hogs versus the Voyagers coming your way here on the RFL channel. I might as well say RFL Network. I like that. So we're going to call it the RFL Network from now on. Well, appreciate you guys coming through. Without further ado, let's get it. What's good, Ladarius? What's good, Nicholas? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. This one should be a good one. 2-2-0 teams going at it here. Voyagers been definitely already changed around their fate a good amount. They're already guaranteed to go 6-10 at least. So if they win 2 more games, they're gonna at least break even. So they've already won more games than last season, which is crazy. And in the RFL matchups. What's good, Awesome Crocodile? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. So who you guys think's gonna win this one? Will it be the Voyagers or will it be the River Hogs? Both teams very solid. I got my money on the River Hogs just because, in my opinion, they're just a really solid team. But who knows? But here we are. Oh my goodness, I got the announcers on. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure I cut those guys off. But time is here for a good AFC matchup. As you can see, look at the coaches. The coach right there definitely is not the head coach. As River Hogs, as I announced before, got themselves a user coach now, and he'll be submitting his playbook and everything in the future very soon for them to see how that'll move the team along. But here we are, man. The Houston Voyagers here hosting the River Hogs. This one should be a great one, as these teams, as I said, coming in undefeated so far in this young RFL season here in Season 3, as they both come in with a 2-0 record. The Voyagers, 2 wins. It's a little bit of a shock. I didn't expect them to do as well so early, but Coach Donnell Brown's been making some moves, making things happen, and now we got the Voyagers starting out the season 2-0. That's something I'm pretty sure not too many people were expecting. Had themselves a pretty good draft, and now they're in a really good field position to possibly be able to make something happen there in their division and go into the playoffs for the first time in their franchise history. And talking about the River Hogs, man, they were on a close game last week. They had a lack of offense, which we thought we would probably never see, as they only put up 16 points, but they put up just enough to beat their opponents last week. I forgot off the top who it was, but they beat them 16-15, and here they are, still with their undefeated record. Let's see if their offense can click here in this game. And without further ado, let's get straight into the action. River Hogs, Voyagers, here in Houston, as, I forgot to cut the daggone announcers off. But there goes a pretty good return, as I think that's Ethan Long returning kicks, gets it out to the 20. What's good, Anthony? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And here goes Glenn Hay for the Voyagers coming out. 2 touchdowns, 4 interceptions so far this season, 651 yards. So he's got to take better care of the football here. It's been a lot of problems in that category for him. But let me hurry up close these guys, because I'll tell you, when I commentate and I have these announcers on, that really messes everything up. I can't really focus. But there we go. So now we can get straight to commentating. Let's get it. What's good, James Clark? Appreciate you coming through. Said Portland's got this on lock. Okay, we'll see. Didn't the Voyagers suck last year? Yeah, they definitely did. Worst team in the RFL last season. But here they are, first play of offense. Glenn Hay throwing, and he's got an open receiver on the sideline, but they say Douglas Drayton did not have both feet in bounds. And here goes a little scuffle on the sideline going between these two. But here's a look at the offensive lineup. of the Houston Voyagers. The Voyagers looking like a more solid, better team there on offense. I mean, really just all around. It's a team that you can just clearly see getting better each week. And, I mean, hopefully if they can pull out this victory, that'll definitely be a good win for them. And we'll see what they could do. Incomplete on first down. Second down as they'll hand this one off. And he evades, gets through. Nice juke move. And here goes B.J. Callaway, a key block. And he's got one guy to beat, and he might go the distance. He hasn't been caught. Touchdown, 80 yards to the house. The Voyagers are on the board. And I wasn't even expecting that. That looked like a play that should have been taken down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. But somehow B.J. Callaway found a way out the mix. And he's able to go all the way to the house for a touchdown, showing off a display of a nice juke move, catching the ankles of Route. And he takes it to the house. Voyagers on top first. 6-0 with an extra point waiting. And I jinxed it. But here goes the extra point as the Houston Voyagers able to knock the point on and make it now 7-0 as the Portland Riverhogs are now trailing here early. 80 yards to the house on his first carry. B.J. Callaway, man. Voyagers, they like their backs. And B.J. Callaway starting off right on his first touch. Here goes the kick as it will be fielded at the 2-yard line, and he'll take this one out to the 25. And the offense going to get started for the first time today right there. What's good, Ethan? Appreciate you coming through. But here's a look at the offense as Hunter Mackey comes out onto the field. He's played well this season, only thrown one interception so far. Last week they were lackluster on offense, really couldn't get anything going. They just came out with a narrow victory with a 1-point win, 16-15. Let's see if they can be better here. Here goes a handoff, and there goes Dre Shivers, and it looks like he may pay him back with a long run. Doesn't get in the end zone, though, but he breaks off a big one for a first down, and that's going to be 1st and 10 at the 44 for the Riverhogs. What's good, Seth? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here goes another look at that run. Great job by the offensive lineman up front blocking, and Shivers just maneuvering his way, being patient, and exploding for a first down. So how did subs join in on this? Oh, you can join the Discord where you can talk with amongst the community, and you can also create a player for next year's draft by going on my website, relocationfootballleague.com. And once you go on there, there'll be an application that you can fill out to be able to submit a player. Also, if you want to get further in depth in the RFL, as far as being a coach, you got to be at least 18 years or older to be able to apply to be a coach and own a PlayStation 4. If you have those requirements, you can be a coach for an RFL team today. But that's really pretty much how you get involved, and it's a lot of fun. Appreciate you asking, and hope to see you with a submitted player in the future. What's good, Preston? Appreciate you coming through. Nice first down for the Portland Riverhogs. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Pistol formation here for Hunter Mackey. There goes a handoff, and he spins, breaking tackle, still on his feet, and Dre Shivers gets this one to the 34. Last week, 20 carries for 94 yards and a touchdown. So far, 210 yards rushing on the season. He's starting off on the right foot. As far as, you say I don't have a game system, but I'm 18. Oh, that's cool. You probably can't be, you can't be a coach, but you can definitely submit a player. You don't need a game system for that. All you got to do is fill out the application. 1st and 10, and there goes a sack for the Voyagers. And that's going to be the rookie Delahart coming through for his 5th sack already of the season. I mean, of course, in real life, that would be very impressive. But in the RFL, I mean, it's so many sacks that happens. It's just something Madden's got to fix. But still, that's a great stat line to be here in week 3 of the season, 5 sacks. He said, has Caleb North done anything yet? Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen him do anything spectacular yet, but he is starting for that defense, so we'll have to wait and see. The 3rd and 7, pressure's coming again, and Mackey just throws it into the flats, and that's definitely not going to be enough for a first down. This defense holding him, and I don't know. This is going to be a long field goal attempt if they go for it, a 55-yarder to be exact, and they're not even going to try it. They're going to bring out the punting unit. and just try to angle this one towards the end zone to help out their defense. If somebody can put the link to the website in the comments for me, I'd appreciate it. Seth's trying to check it out. Well, here's a look at B.J. Callaway this season. 54 carries, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's been doing a fantastic job so far for them. And he's looking to break that 200-yard mark, 300-yard mark, especially after the way he started out with that 80-yard touchdown run. Here goes a completion out to the tight end, Griffin Pitchett. And he'll pick up about 4 on the play, and it's now 2nd down. Here's a look at the defense of the Portland Riverhogs, a very solid group. They played well last week as they held the opposition to just 15 points. But, I mean, the offense has got to step up. Hopefully they can do that this week. They already started out without any points. So let's see if they can get things together. The defense gave up a long 80-yard touchdown run the last time. Let's see if they can hold up better here on the ground. 2nd down and 5. Hay moving around. He's getting pressured. Throws the ball, and great coverage as there is no way he's going to be able to catch that ball. And that's going to bring up now 3rd down for the Voyagers. All right, Ethan. I'll let you do your thing, man. Great pressure, though, right there by the Riverhogs, that they were able to pressure him into forcing an incomplete pass. The coverage, as I said earlier, was on point. 3rd down and 5. Here they are. Looks like they're setting up the screen. It's there. Rookie trying to chase him down. He doesn't get there in time, and I think that's going to be a 1st down for the Voyagers. Let's see what they'll call. And yes, B.J. Callaway coming through with the 5 yards picked up on the screen. What's good, Meadows? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. I said Meadows, Shadows, my bad. That was great effort right there by the defensive lineman, Carson Stevenson, trying to hawk him down from behind, but Milstead able to wrap him up, just gets there just a little bit too late, and that's going to continue to move the chains for the Voyagers. Not going to lie to you guys, I'm extremely hot where I'm at right now, so if I black out on some words, you know why. 1st down and 10, throwing off his back foot, a beautiful catch, and he's got a 1st down as he's able to find his tight end, DeAndre Lumpkin, for 10 yards, and that's going to be 1st and 10 now at the 34-yard line. Yeah, as far as him being a wide receiver, he's only going to be able to play one position. Can't play multiple positions in the RFL, unfortunately, because it just doesn't work out like that. First down and 10 here at the 34-yard line. Shotgun for Glenn Hay as he'll look to pass. Throws over the middle, and he delivers a on-point target pass as he's able to find his receiver, McGraw, for a gain of 10, but he'll still be inches short. Here goes a handoff and great blocking, and B.J. Callaway is going to get it across midfield for a 1st down. You said, did Smitty say that he was hot? No, I didn't say that, bro. No, I didn't say that. Yeah, it's in my bio, so you can check. Just go to my channel, and it should be in the bio where you could go ahead and click on the website. 1st down and 10. Here goes Glenn Hay, and a sack as Sean Fluker just comes in like a madman, and he's going to come up with a 6-yard loss on the sack. So Houston going to be facing a long 2nd and 16 situation. And here goes Fluker. I don't know what the lineman was doing here. He just absolutely didn't give any effort on that play. Let him go right by. Gave a little tap, but that's not going to stop a great defensive end like Sean Fluker. He comes straight through, gets the sack, and it's now 2nd and 16 here for the Voyagers. Under center is Glenn Hay. He's got 2 receivers out wide. Here's a handoff, and B.J. Callaway this time not going to be able to make anything happen as he'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage for a loss of a yard. And so that 1 yard loss now sets up 3rd and 17 for the Voyagers. Crucial 3rd down here. Here goes Glenn Hay throwing across his body, and he's got a completion. That's going to be a 1st down for Houston. And he's still on his feet, even though he's going backwards, but it's still going to be forward progress and a 1st down for the Voyagers. Risky pass right there, and that's what you want to see. You want to see Glenn Hay make better throws than that, but I mean, it was on point. Dangerous pass, but he was able to get it right where he needed it, and it's a 1st down. Nice play. 1st and 10, here goes Hay, just taking off straight up the gut. They're blocking. He's got a 1st down, doesn't slide, but he hangs on, and that's a gain of 17 as the Voyagers are moving down the field. They already got a touchdown, an 80-yard touchdown run the last time they're out on the field, and this drive is looking very successful so far. What's good, Reds? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. It's 1st down and 10 here at the 20-yard line, right at the start of the red zone as they got Glenn Hay in the shotgun. Here goes a throw as he's able to gun this one in and find his receiver, Jared Ayers, for a gain of 7. So very nice solid throw right there, able to show off the arm strength fitting that one in. I mean, it wasn't that tight of a throw, but he threw it right where it needed to be, and the linebacker wasn't able to get there in time as Woodard able to wrap him up for a tackle. But a 7-yard gain, nice play on 1st, and it's now 2nd and 3. What's good, Sports Galaxy? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 4 minutes and a little bit more than that left here. Here goes a pass and a completion. It's another 1st down for the Voyagers. Griffin Pritchett last week, 6 catches, 75 yards. He's already got over 130 yards receiving as a tight end this season in his 3rd game here in the RFL. Voyagers are moving, looking like a much better team here. It's 1st and goal. He's going to drop back looking to pass. Great protection, wide open, and it's a touchdown for the Voyagers. Again, they take a 2-possession lead early here over the River Hogs. And just their 2nd possession. I don't know what's going on with the River Hogs right now, but their defense, they're not stepping up. Their offense, on the first time out, didn't get anything going, and the Voyagers putting it on them right now. This is the underdog team here, but hey, they're at home. They're scoring touchdowns, and hey, this might get bad. Riverhawks definitely got to step up, but here goes a block punt. It's going to be scooped up, and he doesn't tackle him, so they're going to be able to add on something, as this one's going to go all the way to the house for 2 points, and the Riverhawks are going to now make the score 13-2. Matt Hoover, their Pro Bowl and former Defensive Back of the Year safety, comes up with a nice play, picks up 2 points. And here goes the return as this one's fielded at the 3-yard line, and Shivers going to be brought down at the 25. What's good, Carry On? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. But here we go. The offense coming out for the 2nd time today. Last time they couldn't even muster up they did muster up some 1st downs, but they really just couldn't drive all that well. Hopefully this time they'll be able to do something. And let's hope last week didn't rub off on them to this week. And here goes a handoff as Shivers. Beautiful jump cut. And he jukes again, but he's able to get taken down by Adam Okoye. 3 carries, 39 yards so far on the day, as Shivers with another nice run here. You can see right here, a nice setup. He was able to dip in and then go right back out. It just completely took the ankles of the defensive player right here. Here's another look at it. Beautiful jump cut. And he's able to pick up a 1st down right there for the Riverhawks. And one thing about last week for the Riverhawks, their offense couldn't really get things done in the passing game, which was the biggest shock. But the ground game was actually successful, as Trey Shivers was just doing his thing on the ground there, and he's doing well so far at the start of this one. Here goes a pass, and almost could have got picked off. Great play on the ball as Adam Okoye is able to force the incompletion. That's Sylvester Leach. He's unable to come up with the catch. Here's a look at the offense for the 1st time today of the Riverhogs. Of course, it's not their 1st time out on the field, but they got stud key playmakers here on their offense. They just haven't been able to move the ball as of lately. It says buy tickets, but it's not. You don't have to buy no tickets. It's just there to make it seem like a real thing. But second down and 10. Here goes a throw as this one is dropped. Rainey Shropshire, the tight end, couldn't hang on to it. It wasn't going to be that big of a gain anyway. But still, something helps. Here's a look at the defense of the Houston Voyagers. Solid key playmakers here. A lot of new faces as this defense is just stacked all over the place, like I said. Adam Okoye moving up to strong safety, and ever since he's been in that position, he's been able to make some big plays for the Voyagers. So that may be a key player to watch out for. He's already made a nice play on the ball already today. Didn't get the interception, but the incompletion. Third down and 10. Here goes Hunter Mackey. He's got all day to throw. Still can't find anybody open. I don't know what's going on with this receiving core and what kind of decision was made there. He threw it pretty much straight to the defensive end. The defensive end, Burley, comes up with the pick, and that is going to end the drive for the Riverhawks. Riverhawks just looking so uncharacteristic so far. I mean, these guys, Hunter Mackey, former MVP of the league, making this throw. I mean, there was no way that he thought, I don't see, I mean, obviously he thought that was a good decision since he did throw the ball, but I don't see any way of how you thought that would be a smart pass to make. And so they get picked off. That's the end of Portland's drive. And here goes the offense as they'll get started at the 44. What's good, Rag 3? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Here goes a run, and he gets blown up by the rookie Stevenson, absolutely laying the lumber on B.J. Calloway, and that's going to be a 2-yard loss for the Voyagers. And the one thing I like about this rookie so much, man, he's very, very athletic defensive tackle, as you can see, man. A defensive tackle moving like this, big reason on why he went in such a high round as he did in this last draft. And you could see the plays that he makes, just very special and a good key playmaker to have there on the front line. Second and 12, they run again in the defense all over it, as this time he'll be brought down again for a loss, but by McDowell, and that'll be now 3rd and 13 for the Voyagers. Third and 13, here goes Hay, spinning around, letting one go, and a big catch for a first down as he's able to find Jared Ayers. That was a great catch over the shoulder, nice tracking, and that is going to be 1st and 10 at the 38 for the Voyagers. And here goes a throw. That was just a beautiful touch pass right there. Got it over the defender's head. Jared Ayers, I think he ran a wheel route there, and it worked out to perfection. Great ball placement, and that is going to be 1st and 10 here for the Voyagers. No, it is not a guarantee that your created player will play. I'm telling you guys that right now. There's a lot of guys that thinking just because they submitted player that they'll be entitled to start because they just came in the league. There's a lot of guys who submitted players before, which is why that's not the case. And, you know, that's just how this league works. It's professional, just like how a real league will work. You got to work your way up. And, you know, it's not guaranteed that you're going to be able to start day one. Only a few really get to do that. But there goes a run as the defense is starting to get a lot better here against the run as they shut that one down for a loss. And that's going to take us into the second quarter now as the first comes to a close. And what about the Voyagers right now? Putting in some work, a really different score than we're used to seeing at the end of the first quarter as the Voyagers on top 13-2. And let's see what the second quarter is going to have for us. And so here we are in the start of the second quarter. Glenn Hay has been doing a fantastic job despite the risky throws he's been attempting, but hasn't been picked off yet. He's been making some good accurate passes. And here they are, 2nd and 11 at the 40 as they'll hand it off. B.J. Calloway going to be wrapped up by Moulton and brought down at the 37. So that'll bring up now 3rd and 9. What's good, Chill Fox? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Darius says, I thought the Riverhawks were going to stop the Voyagers. Yeah, I mean, it just looks like the Voyagers are a completely different team than last year. The Voyagers last season, the worst RFL team record-wise. Looks like they're making a come up. Here goes 3rd down and 9, and there goes a sack, a big sack for the Riverhogs, as that's going to keep them out of field goal range. And now the Voyagers are going to have to punt it away, as that'll be a 2nd sack of the day for Portland, as Milliner is able to get to him. And here's another look at this play as Glenn Hay setting up, looking to throw it. It looked like he had a guy open for a minute coming across on the drag, but the defense was covering pretty much everything well, and so that's a great job by the defense getting his sack, and that's going to now bring up 4th in a punting situation. What's good, Justin? Appreciate you coming through. So the defense gets the job done right here for Portland. The offense hasn't been able to do anything still. They got to make something happen here. Here goes a punt. This one angling out toward the left. Not too great of a punt. He didn't get much of anything. I don't even think that punt went 10 yards past the line of scrimmage. So good field position here to work with for Hunter Mackey. But here's a look at his numbers today. 2 of 5, 15 yards, and he's got an interception already. And that interception was definitely not a great look, as he just pretty much threw it right to the defender. But let's hope this drive they'll be able to get something going here on offense. Sylvester Leach motioning in to the formation. He'll complete it out to him, and he'll get it to the 30. It's just a 3-yard gain. And speaking of Sylvester Leach, last week he was very quiet. He only had 1 catch, I believe, that went for just 13 yards. And, I mean, this is their top receiver. He hasn't been able to do anything in that last game, and I don't even really see them targeting him much. Well, maybe it's him just not getting open. We'll just have to find out as the season continues to move on. But here we are, 2nd down and 7 for the Riverhogs. There's a handoff, and he's tripped up. Looked like he had a lane to run through. Could have made a move probably on the defender, but he just gets tripped up and brought down by Adam Okoye at the 36. So it's now 3rd and 2. It's a big 3rd down here, this offense. They need to get something going here. They got a lot of playmakers at the receiver position, but still haven't been able to do anything. And his defense able to stop that run, and that's going to be no gain, as he'll be brought down at the line of scrimmage. So the defense gets the stop, and the offense is now going to have to punt it away. I mean, I don't know who will be the MVP of this game. To be honest, depends. There's still a lot of football left to go. When's the next game? I'm not quite sure yet, because I got a lot of things to do today. This might be the last stream of the day. I'm not really sure. I might do one later tonight, so be ready for that. Yeah, I'll do one more tonight. No time exactly for that, but I got something to do around 7, so depending on how long that'll take, it'll probably be a late stream game at around 9 something. But here goes a throw across his body, and the catch is made, and it's complete. He was inbounds. Glenn Hay making these crazy throws, but they have been on the money. There's an 8-yard gain, and it's now 2nd down and 2. Play action. Here goes Glenn Hay. Shoots over the middle, and it's incomplete. Tried to squeeze that one in to Jared Ayers. And Hoover able to deliver contact and force the incompletion. Hoover, I got to change his number back to 25. I don't know why he's wearing 35. Here we are, 3rd down and 2. Run by B.J. Callaway as he's able to pick up the 1st down. He gets it to the 35. He's got 8 carries for 92 yards today. Well, if you really think about it, though, he's got that first carry of the game for 80 yards of a touchdown. So really it's like 7 carries for 12 yards. So defense actually have been doing a better job on him ever since that one run. They try to give it to him again. Nice read on the blocks, but a nice job right there by the defense as Woodard able to bring him down. Now it'll just be a short gain of 2. It's now 2nd and 8. Second and 8 here. Shotgun, Glenn Hay going to hand this one off again, in the defense. Another short gain. They stand their ground, and they'll just pick up a yard, and it's now 3rd and 7 for the Riverhogs. Excuse me, the Voyagers. Said the wrong team. Time's ticking here. And they're able to get the snap off. Here goes Glenn Hay. Good pocket, excuse me. Throws and a on-the-money pass as he finds Jared Ayers. And there goes another first down for Houston. Jared Ayers been coming through making some big catches. Last season, he really didn't pop up as a big playmaking receiver as he did in Season 1 of the RFL. But here he is at the start of Season 3. He's been making a lot of big plays similar to the plays he was making in the first season of the league. And there goes a big first down for the Voyagers. Just seems like they have no answer for Glenn Hay today. I mean, he's making up for how he's been playing. He's got 4 interceptions on the season, but now, I mean, he's making some big plays here with his arm. And let's see if he can maintain that job. There's been some talks there in Houston about possibly benching him. He actually hasn't played all that bad, but here goes a run. The defense able to drop that one for a loss as Sean Fluker able to wrap up Callaway for a loss of 2. Now, Caleb Norris hasn't done anything yet, boss. So a nice play by the defense, but these guys have been keeping them in third down situations that they should be able to get a stop, but somehow the Voyagers able to convert. But there goes a nice run. B.J. Callaway able to make up for that loss that he had on the last carry. But that run right there breaks him already over 100 yards rushing for the day. And that's now going to set up a short situation for them on third down. 2 yards they're going to need for a first down. What's good, Packer fan? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Shotgun here for Hay. And they really haven't been able to handle them in this formation. But the defense, they do get the stop. They try to hand this one off to Courtney Glenn, the backup. And he gets dropped down for just a 1-yard gain. And it's fourth down. Here's another look at this run. The defense did a great job. I mean, there goes that defensive tackle, the rookie, Stevenson. Able to slow him up a little bit here, grabbing on him. And then Moten coming through, dropping him back. And that's going to bring up this field goal situation to put them up by 14. So let's see if they can hit this one. Very easy chip shot as this one goes straight down the middle. And the score is now 16-2 as the Voyagers are running away with this one a little bit. Still a lot of football, as I said, left to go. But they've came out hot, making a statement here at home. So here goes the return for Portland as he'll take this one down the sideline, and here goes the other rookie. Vic Cage going to take this one to the house as he'll return the kick and put the Portland Riverhogs right back into this game. 94 yards to the house by the rookie Vic Cage. Rookie submitted draft player at that. I hope he got to see this one. That was a great run. I think that's the first kick return for a touchdown of the season. And here goes the kick. It's up and it's good. And just like that, they'll erase that touchdown that they've given up on defense. The offense still hasn't been able to score, so the special teams have given them 9 points. A blocked field goal that they took all the way back to the house for 2 points. And here goes a kick return by the rookie Vic Cage all the way to the house. And this is why this rookie, he's been, and a lot of guys are talking about him, very explosive with the ball in his hands. Will he start most likely probably for the Riverhogs? We really don't know. But, you know, depending on how things go with Dre Shivers, his contract and things of that nature, he did get re-signed this year, only to a 1-year deal, so they were looking to see what he'll do. And so far, Shivers been off to a great start, but still as a backup back, that's probably one of the best backs you can have right there in the backfield to back up your starter. Well, here goes the offense. They just left the field. Special teams gives up a 94-yard touchdown on the kick return to Vic Cage. It's now 1st and 10 here at the 22. Here's a handoff, breaking the tackle. B.J. Callaway going to make his way down to the 24-yard line. It picks up 2, and it's now 2nd and 8. Yeah, if there's anybody that I know that rants about Vic Cage, it's definitely Coach Marks, head coach of the Thunderbirds. In the comments, as you can see, he said, love Vic Cage. Yeah, Vic Cage, definitely a big playmaker with the ball in his hands. 2nd and 8. Here goes Glenn Hay over the middle, and Lumpkin with the reception. He'll get about 5. And that'll now bring up 3rd and 3. Maybe that play could give the Riverhawks some momentum here. Last time they were down for a good amount of time, and they were able to come back and win by a single point. And hopefully that kick return was able to wake them up. We'll see. Play action. Glenn Hay looking to throw over the middle and wide open for a first down. Beautiful juke move as Jared Ayers is going to have 1st and 10 across midfield at the 48. Here's another look at this play on the money pass again. Glenn Hay just has been picture perfect with his throws today. And he just hits him wide open across the middle. Look at this nice juke move. Route has been getting shook out of his cleats today. That's the 2nd time he's been crossed over. But a nice solid wrap-up tackle right there by the safety, Matt Hoover. And it's going to set up now 1st and 10 for the Voyagers at the 48. Double tight formation here for the offense. As they'll hand this one off, B.J. Calloway going to be stuffed right back at the line of scrimmage. If anything, he gets a yard. And that's now going to bring up 2nd down. Woodard coming in hot. And so it's 2nd down and 9. Corner's going to be pressed up here. It looks like a 2-safety look for the Riverhawks. They'll go with a draw play, and this one getting shut down for a short gain as he'll be met by Moten. That will be another 1-yard gain, and so it's now 3rd and 8. And let's see if the Riverhawks can get the stop here on this crucial 3rd down. Throughout the day, they've really struggled in this department. They've got to make sure they can come up with a stop here. We'll see. 5 wide, empty set, though, for Glenn Hay and the Voyagers. He's going to look to air it out, of course. Stepping up in the pocket, throwing an erratic pass, but he's on the money again, and that's going to be a 1st down for the Voyagers. DeAndre Lumpkin, the tight end, with the reception. And it's 1st and 10 at the 37. I don't know what's going on with this defense, but the Riverhawks defense on 3rd downs just cannot buy a stop at all. And that's going to reach us to the 2-minute warning as we're almost at an end to this first half. The Voyagers been making some noise on offense, but the Riverhawks, they definitely have been making noise on special teams. Their offense, though, they got to get things going. Seems like they're having the same result from last week. First down and 10 at the 37. Glenn Hay going to take off, and he'll be met, I believe, behind the line of scrimmage. Yes, that'll be a 2-yard loss, but that will count as a run, not a sack, since it was a designed quarterback draw. And so that'll bring up now 2nd and 12. Great job right there by the defense. Moten has been everywhere today making tackles. You can see him right here coming down, taking on the block, and wrapping up Hay for a loss. Second down and 12, shotgun for Glenn Hay. He's going to look to throw. Quick one over the middle, and he gets a big hit right there by Woodard. But he hangs on to the ball, and that's going to be a nice 6-yard gain as Pritchett is able to hang on to it. Here's another look at this play. Nice catch, nice play, and big hit right there Pritchett just took from Woodard. A great job hanging on to that ball. And it's going to now bring up a short 3rd down situation. What's good, James? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. 3rd and 4. 1 receiver out wide. That's Jared Ayers. He's been making some good plays today. But here goes a throw. Completion. And again on 3rd down. The Riverhawks have been getting killed with these little short routes. These drags have been killing them on 3rd down. And even when they cover those, they go deep with those dig routes, and they've just really been picking this defense apart, throwing the ball. And the Riverhawks defense just hasn't been able to get that pass rush that they need to pressure Glenn Hay. He's been on the money, 16 of 19 today. There goes Glenn Hay again, looking to throw, and talk maybe too soon, as that one was just clearly off the target, nowhere near the receiver. hits the dirt, and it's incomplete, second down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line. Two backs in the backfield with him, Courtney Glenn. And speaking of Courtney Glenn, throws it out there to him. Actually, that's B.J. Calloway. Said the wrong back's name, but there goes a nice play. Almost picking up the first down, and it's 3rd and inches. They call another timeout here. Under a minute here left in this first half, and the Voyagers have got to be happy with their offensive performance. Pretty much their all-around performance. Their defense has played well, kept the offense off the board. And it's been crazy. There goes a throw over the middle, and a big catch right there by Douglas Drayton, as he'll be marked down at the 10 for another Houston first down. That puts Hay right at the 200-yard mark. He's got a touchdown pass already. Can he get a second one here on this drive? It's been looking good for them so far. He's just been really on the money too with these passes. I mean, he's definitely playing like a different type of quarterback here. And this is a big reason on why most of the time I stress to coaches, if you're going to make a change at the quarterback, you got to give the guy some time. Because there's a lot of good quarterbacks in this league. They just need to give them some games. Maybe they'll have a bad game, but these guys, when they're on, they're on. Glenn Hay right now, he is balling. Completion right there goes out of bounds at the 3-yard line. That's going to set up now 2nd and goal. 17 seconds left, so they definitely got a good amount of time to be able to make something happen here in this field position. Well, let's see if they can get this touchdown. This defense really needs this stop, though. Packer fan says he's surprised the Voyagers are this good. I feel the same exact way. I mean, I did not think they would be off to as hot as a start as they would be right now, or even of the season. I didn't even think they would be able to knock off the Aviators week 1, but they did that. Crazy fashion. Good defense right there as they forced the incompletion. And, I mean, this offense, this team is just, seems like they're getting themselves together. And Coach Donnell Brown doing a good job there. 3rd and goal at the 3. Here goes Glenn Hay looking. One more chance to try to get in the end zone. Getting chased down. And down he's going to go for a sack. And a timeout's going to be called. And that'll just be enough to set them up for a field goal. That's the 4th sack today for the River Hogs. But they're still down by a touchdown here. And this field goal here going to put them up by 10 if it's good. They had one blocked before and brought back for a 2-point conversion since they already scored. But here they are. This time it doesn't get blocked. The kick is up, and it is good. So the Voyagers take a 10-point lead and stretch the lead now 19-9. Definitely a good game we got brewing up here, but mainly a good game because of the special teams of the River Hogs. The offense got to get something going. Last week it was the same scenario. The special teams is what got the River Hogs back into the game as they were able to finish out the game with that 1-point deficit. Here goes Vic Cage. Last time he returned the kick, though, he took it 94 yards to the house for a touchdown. But that's going to do it. The first half is over, and the Voyagers here at home putting on a great show as they lead it by 10, 19-9 over the River Hogs. This is definitely looking like a different River Hogs team, and it's not because they got new players. They're just not playing well. Their offense just isn't airing the ball out, and when they do, I guess the coverage is just too good. Voyagers definitely stepping up. But this is looking like a very interesting game, but the Voyagers leading in every category, as you can see there from the halftime stats. But it got off to a crazy start. An 80-yard touchdown run on his first carry. B.J. Calloway was able to take it to make the lead 7-0. And then Glenn Hay able to go on the next drive after that and throw to a wide open Pritchett for a touchdown to make the lead 13 due to a blocked kick to 2, excuse me, as the kick did go all the way back to the house for some points. But other than that, I mean, it's just been pretty much field goals from there. And the River Hogs were able to score a touchdown. But it was from the kick return. And here we are now, 19-9. Nick Cage is not going to be returning this one, as it will be Shivers met at the 25. And that's where the offense is going to get started. That's actually Velton. And here goes Dre Shivers, having a fantastic day on the ground, but his team is still down by 10. Definitely a manageable score to come back from. But we'll see. This offense just has not been able to make anything happen through the air for the past couple weeks. Here goes a run to the outside. Key blocking. Here goes Shivers. Beautiful jump cut. And man, he is one of those backs who could definitely juke for the with the best of them. He's got 6 carries for over 60 yards so far on the day. And that was a key block there on the outside, as you can see. A great block. I believe that was the tight end, Randy Shropshire, able to chop him down. And that really sprung Shivers for a nice first down run. And there he is, showing off the beautiful juke move on Redmond. So, but got to represent through thick and thin. Yeah, I definitely agree. 1st and 10. Here goes a handoff. He's been doing great on the ground, and why not keep giving him the ball? He gets 3 yards on that carry, and it's 2nd and 7. Yeah, I hope Gridiron Champions turns out to be a great game. I'm definitely buying that. 2nd down and 7. Shotgun here for Hunter Mackey. Looks like the same type of run. The defense is on it this time, as he'll be brought down for a loss behind the line of scrimmage, right back where they started. So it's now 3rd and 10 at the 42. And that play, blocks just didn't get set up. It was a slow reading play for the running back, but defense all over it, getting off their blocks. And here goes the 3rd down situations that the River Hogs have really struggled in. Let's see if they can convert here on this one. The aerial attack, these top name receivers haven't been able to do anything yet. And here he goes, batted down. Great job by the defense, as Burley, the defensive end, able to get his hands up and force the incompletion. And I would like to know what's going on. What is the play calling that's being called for Portland? There's no way that these receivers, as top notch as they are, should be getting shut down the way that they are. So it's either Hay is not getting the protection. No, I mean, Hunter Mackey's not getting the protection, which we are seeing. He's getting the protection, so that's off the board. His receivers are getting strapped up. I highly doubt that on every play, but that definitely could be an option. Maybe the receivers aren't performing up to their standards or where they should, depending on their overall, the way it displays them. Or, I mean, this defense just that good. The River Hogs really struggling here on offense. First and 10 at the 8-yard line after a beautiful punt by the River Hogs punter, and it's now going to set up a run play for B.J. Calloway as he'll get this one to the 14. It's a gain of 6. It definitely would be very interesting to get another video game other than Madden. I cannot wait for more games to hit the market. I'm even buying Axis Football as soon as it comes out. 2nd down and 4. This one off the head of the other receiver. And with that, it's now going to bring up 3rd and 4. So the River Hogs catching a break. They've really been killing them on those drag routes. And he was just about to go attack it right there, but unintentionally, he hits his own receiver in the head as he was coming across. Jared Ayers even still tried to catch it, but that one falling incomplete. They'll motion Ayers into the formation. And here goes Glenn Hay getting pressured. The defense able to bottle him up. And that's going to be a big loss, as it'll set up 4th down. That time, the defense was able to get the pressure they needed, and it got there. So there goes another sack for the Voyagers. 5 sacks today. No, 5 sacks today on the Voyagers. But still, the River Hogs just aren't getting anything done on offense. So here goes the punting unit here for the Voyagers. And he's able to get this one away as the returner going to call a fair catch, Vic Cage, and that happens all the time and it never gets called. Had to go grab me a cushion for my seat real fast. My seat was hard. Jesus, I don't know how I was sitting in that seat so long. Well, here we are, first down and 10 at the 42-yard line. Trips out to the right side, and this is what I think the problem is. I mean, he's doing a great job running so far, but this is not their identity. They're running the ball a lot more than they're used to running. I mean, these guys are a very explosive offensive team when it comes to passing the ball, but it seems like they've only been throwing the ball in those long situations. They've got to get something working for them. And look, they run the ball again. I mean, it's a little decent pickup, makes it a manageable third down, but man, it's just hasn't been the same offense as the previous years. It was good, Jay. Appreciate you coming through the live stream. You too, Coach Brown. So far, your team's doing a great job so far in all assets of the game. And look at this. This is what the problem is. I mean, the defense getting a sack right there. That was great pressure that time. But the third downs, there's just been nothing but chaos. And look at the routes. I mean, they're running simple route trees. They're usually advanced with their play calling. They're just not mixing up their play calls at all. It's been run, pass the whole time. Well, here goes the punt as they'll get this one away. The Voyagers once again going to come out here offensively. Beautiful backspin off the punt, and that pins the Voyagers right at the 3-yard line. Glenn Hay's been killing it today. 19 of 25, 207 yards, no turnovers, which has been his problem so far in the season. But this game, he's been a great leader here for this offense. First and 10, they'll run the ball. B.J. Callaway going to stretch himself out past the 10, out to the 11. And that's going to be a gain of 8 yards. Yeah, definitely agree with Coach right there. The game plan of the River Hogs has just been very predictable, and that's something that's really going to have to change. I'm glad that the River Hogs did get a coach, because hopefully he'll be able to make some changes that the previous coach, CPU coach before him had, because, I mean, they're just not playing the same. And here goes a good stop right there by the defense, as B.J. Callaway will be marked down at the 12 after picking up just a yard. Key third down here for both sides. Who's going to be able to win their battle? As this one most likely might be a run play. So this D-line better be ready, and they'll run the ball, and there goes a first down for the Voyagers. They have just struggled all day on stopping this offense from converting on third downs. I wish I had the statistic numbers, but matter of fact, do I have it on the app? Nope, no, not on the app. But, third down, they've really struggled on stopping this offense. But back to it here. First and 10 at the 16. Glenn Hay moving, throws wide open, and there goes a first down again. Just when you think Glenn Hay is making a crazy, erratic run towards the defense, he throws the ball pretty much always at the last minute so far at an open receiver. And there he is finding his running back out of the backfield for a nice first down. First down, they'll run the ball, and there goes some nice blocking. B.J. Callaway able to get this one to the 34. And that's going to be a gain of 6. Caleb Norris there on the tackles. Got 3 solo tackles so far on the day. There you go, Caleb. Making some noise. Glenn Hay looking like a completely different quarterback here in this game. There goes a draw play. Great blocking, and there goes B.J. Callaway. Another run. He might get chased and hawked down, but no, he misses the tackle. And another long touchdown run for the Voyagers to stretch their lead. And that is going to put them now up by 3 possessions. And you just got to say that this defense is just tired. They've been out onto the field a lot so far in this ball game. And, I mean, that run right there, it's looking like B.J. Callaway's about to rush for over 200 here in this one. There's still a lot of time to go in this one. And the Voyagers really applying pressure. Here goes the kick as this one's up through the middle, and it is good. 6 plays, 98 yards on that drive for the Voyagers. And, man, these guys are just destroying the Riverhogs right now. B.J. Callaway had 5 carries for 81 yards on that drive. I think he's over the 200-yard mark right now. And here goes the kick as the Riverhogs, they got to get something going here. Special teams has been the only thing working for them as Vic Cage goes down at the 26. So here goes Dre Shivers. I mean, he's done a great job on the ground. 10 carries for 68 yards. That's over close to 7 yards a carry. I mean, this guy, he's been making some great plays, but the play calling, like I said, needs to get better for the Riverhogs. They've been running the ball on every first and second down. And they'll run the ball here. Luckily, he gets some good blocking. Beautiful juke move by Shivers. I know he wasn't expecting him to go that direction, but there goes a first down. Like I said, he's been running well. The ground game has been successful, but sometimes you got to mix up the pass attack. This is what your team is good at. For guys who don't know, this is a shocker too. I looked at it, I believe last week. The Voyagers are actually #1 in the AFC. That's a big jump from last season, from being the worst team. And here goes another run. And that's going to be a first down all the way to midfield. I mean, it's working. It is working. Shivers is almost at 100 yards rushing off of just 12 carries, right at 92. He's getting the job done right now for the Voyagers. But like I said, they've got to change things up. Once this defense starts stacking that box, and they've got to throw the ball, I mean, I don't know. It's going to be tough for them. 4-man rush. Here goes a throw wide open. He finds Rainey Shropshire. And that's what they need to do. Only 8 times they've let Hunter Mackey throw today. This is absolutely ridiculous. The Riverhogs, I mean, Hunter Mackey, he usually throws the ball about 30, 40 times, maybe sometimes even 50 times a game. And he's only thrown it 8 times here late in the third quarter. That goes to show you this offense, it's not the players, it's definitely the coordinators and their game plan. Packer fan says Mexico City going to go 15-1. If you talk about the Conquistadors, I mean, I wouldn't say that that's something that won't happen or can happen. That's definitely a solid team on the come up. But there they are now, finally throwing the ball. There goes a catch, gain of 3 yards. Cedric Jackson. Hasn't heard much from him. Last season, he was season 1, he was definitely a big-time threat at an underdog receiver. But season 2, he's definitely wasn't that great of a year for him. Didn't really get the ball thrown to him that much, but he's a great receiver for the Riverhogs. But now it's 3rd and 3. They are at least in field goal range, so the offense should be able to get some points here, but they don't want 3 points. They want 6, and they need 3 yards. Pistol formation. What are they going to call? Either way, a run or a pass, I won't blame them with the decision, but they do go with a quarterback read option, and it works out. He should have probably handed that one off, though. Hole was there. Running back would have probably made more out of that play, but Hunter Mackey says, I'm going to take it for myself, and there goes a first down. Great job by the offensive tackle there out there on the left side. as he was able to hold up Church and sprang Mackey for a first down. Defensive end Burley pretty much just ran and took himself out the play, ran straight into his own lineman. And so here we are, 1st and 10 at the 19. In the red zone this time. This is the furthest they've came, and here goes a draw play. They just have no answer for this ground attack. That puts him over the 100-yard mark, and Dre Shivers, he's been the only player who's really been able to make anything happen for the Riverhogs the past 2 weeks. Just 1 yard for a first down, and it's 2nd down. And here goes Mackey looking to pass. He's got good protection. And he goes down for a sack, holding on to the ball for way too long. That's going to be Gaddis with his 5th sack of the day. He was a big terror to the offense last week, racking up 3 sacks. But here they are with a big play. That's going to push them back to make it a long 3rd down situation. Like I said, I don't know what's going on, but no receivers are getting open. And I don't understand how that's not the case. Even though they're not playing man, it's like the receivers aren't getting open, and he's being given time. So it's got to be something on the receivers' end of the deal too. But that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter, as the Riverhogs looking like they may fall here to the Voyagers on the road. As the Voyagers, man, they are putting on a great show here at home, taking on one of the league's best franchises, as they are on top 26-9 here to start the 4th and final quarter. But the Riverhogs have an opportunity to be able to cut into that lead drastically if they can score a touchdown. Corner's going to press up, and here goes Roseman motioning into the formation. And here goes a throw over the middle, and he hangs on. That's going to be a first down as he hits Malik Gooch. Excuse me, that's actually Cedric Jackson. Gooch was actually on the team last season. But it's 1st and goal now at the 6. And here he goes, throwing into the flats, and a great job by the defense. That's going to be a loss behind the line of scrimmage of a yard. It's 2nd and goal. On 2nd down, they'll run the ball, and Shivers able to make a defender miss, but the defense was there to wrap him up afterwards immediately. And that will be now 3rd and goal at the 4. I don't think that run play was too bad of a play. Got them a little bit closer. And now here they are. Opportunity to score their first points of the game. Hunter Mackey gonna drop back, looking to pass. Got time, throws, almost intercepted. And luckily for him, it wasn't, because that would have been terrible. But Hunter Mackey, man, I just don't feel that the confidence is there for him, because he has just been taken out of this offense drastically. Him and the receivers, they haven't thrown even 20 passes yet. This offense usually throws the ball at least 20 times in the 1st quarter. The game plans these past 2 weeks have just not been good for the Portland Riverhogs. Here goes the kick. It's up and it's good. The score is now 12-16. They will at least cut the lead back to 2 possessions, which is, obtainable. But this defense, they've been on the field a lot. They've given up another touchdown. The likelihood of these guys coming back is going to be very slim. Here goes the kick, fielded at the 3-yard line. And he'll get this one out past the 25, still on his feet, and brought down at the 28. So here goes the offense. They got an opportunity to put this one away. 21 carries for 198 yards and 2 touchdowns by B.J. Callaway. Both of those touchdowns going for long runs, spanning over 50 yards. So he has been spectacular today. And that offense, they've just done a great job in every aspect, running and passing it. Here goes a run. The defense on him this time, as he'll be brought down at the 26-yard line for a loss of 2. And so with the 2-yard loss, it now sets up now 2nd and 12. And this is when the defense needs to hurry up and get a good stop here, get their offense on the field. They were driving the ball very well, but they just could not punch it in. It's 2nd and 12 now here for Houston. Under center is Hay, and here they are with a draw play. Trying to get to the outside is Callaway, but he'll be brought down at the 24 for a loss again. So a 1-yard loss this time as Reggie Rout able to get him. And it brings up now 3rd and 13, but hey, they've been able to convert a lot on these 3rd down situations. So this is not a situation to get hype about on defense. They got to make sure they do their job, get pressure, and don't allow anybody to come up with a big reception for a 1st down. That's happened a lot so far. This is a big stop that needs to be made by this defense. And defense, I don't even like they're going straight man-to-man, which is a big reason on why they have been losing. But here goes a great play by the defense. Sean Fluker with his 2nd sack of the day. It's going to drop him, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So here's a look at this play. It looks like they ran straight verticals, man-to-man coverage. The coverage was excellent. And down went Hay for a sack. He's been sacked a lot in this game. But, I mean, they're still really getting the job done on offense. But now it's time for the Riverhogs to take advantage. They got to make something happen here. Yeah, it's a good, I think I have about over, I definitely have over 30 entries. So it might be in the 40s now for draft players. So, I mean, but some of those guys will get weeded out because a lot of them are resubmissions of, from applications that they messed up on. So I gotta make sure everything's right. I'm trying to see if I can get a stream out to you guys today, if I can, on to start up what I'm going to do for the series for the college football for the RFL, but we'll get to that at some point. But here goes 1st and 10. They set up the screen. The defense, they're on it, as this one will be brought down for a 3-yard gain, and it's 2nd and 7. Play calls, man, I've spoke about it a lot so far, but it's been very basic and bare bones. These guys got to open up the playbook some more. Here goes Vic Cage getting the ball out of the backfield, but he's brought down immediately for a short gain. Now here's a look at that play again. Defense able to make a solid tackle. And Hunter Mackey, I guess he's been trying to look for something deep downfield. It hasn't been working for him, and now he's throwing the ball, looks like just too soon for something that's early. He's got to look down the field at times and just make a big play. Now is the time to make a big play. It's the 4th and final quarter. They've got to make something happen here. It's 3rd and 4. Here goes Mackey looking to throw. There he goes, and it's a completion to Roseman for a 1st down. He's only thrown the ball 15 times. And it's just amazing that on how they've been playing so far. I mean, it's just they need to make more plays happen here. Nice throw, nice 1st down and all, but this is just not the same Riverhogs team. Big 1st down they had. Let's see if they can continue to keep momentum going, as they'll have Mackey in the gun. He'll look to throw again. He's getting a lot of time in the pocket, but nobody has been open for him. He throws, he gets it out to Roseman, and Roseman, all he could get is 4 yards. What is going on with this receiver core? There's no way that these receivers should not be getting open. Roseman's been able to make a couple of catches, but they haven't been anything explosive. But I don't know what's going on. The coverage just has got to be just really solid for the Voyagers. What's good, Derek? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. Hogs facing a 2nd and 6. No motion shivers. And here goes Mackey looking to try to pass. Throws wide open. A diving catch and a first down for the Riverhawks. 32 yards for Rainey Shropshire. The tight end showing off the athleticism and a great acrobatic catch for a first down. Finally, a big play for the Riverhawks. That was a beautiful pass. And that one just couldn't have looked any better. He put the icing on the cake with the diving catch. So here we are, 1st and goal at the 9. Have an opportunity to bring it down to just a 1-score game. Hunter Mackey going to look to throw into the flats, got a completion, and he'll go down inside the 10, inside the 5, at the 4. Sylvester Leach only 2 catches for 9 yards. I don't know what's going on, but he hasn't just been able to get open. He's probably getting double teamed most of the time, but Roseman's been able to get open and make a couple of plays. But they just need to make sure that they have. I think they've just been calling more of those longer, deeper route patterns instead of things medium and short, which has been working a lot for Houston. Riverhawks need to get a little bit of that going. Here goes a run. This one brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A huge loss on the play, as they'll bring up now 3rd and goal back at the 7. I don't know, Jay. It depends on. I'm just going down the list. If they're next on the list, I'm going to go ahead and stream the Bison's game. 3rd and goal here at the 7. And here goes Hunter Mackey. One opportunity. Looks, throws, and it's a touchdown for the Portland Riverhogs. And they have now cut the lead to a single touchdown as he's able to find his receiver. That's going to be Roseman. Actually, that's not Roseman. That's Cedric Jackson. Looks like a different player since he cut the dreads off. But there goes a first down and a big play there that they desperately needed. That was a beautiful pass right there by Hunter Mackey. Threw that right in between of Tyrone Brennan, the backer, Pro Bowl backer, and former Defensive Player of the Year. I mean, that's as good as you could get. And he passes it right there, tight in the nice little window, on the money, touchdown. And we now got ourselves a 19-16 game. The Voyagers still on top, though. Well, this game being very competitive. The offense finally able to drive down the field and finish a drive. It's a 7-point gain, and the Voyagers now with a little bit of, over 5.5 minutes, they definitely have an opportunity to drive down the field and stretch their lead back, which will really put a lot of pressure on the Riverhogs. But here goes the return as this one gets out to the 30, and the offense going to get started right there. Here goes Glenn Hay. He's played fantastic today. 20 of 26, 220 yards, a touchdown, and he's taken very good care of the football. Made a couple of very erratic throws, but he's been accurate. Offset I formation here for the offense. It's 1st and 10 at the 30. Here's a handoff, and PJ Callaway breaking some tackles, almost getting to the outside, and man, that would have been a scary sight. But he gets taken down, and that right there will put him over the 200-yard rushing mark for the day. Yeah, I read comments, but I mean, I go in and out. I got to focus on the game at times. But here goes a nice run as BJ Callaway able to pick up the first down. Here's a look at the rushing offenses for both teams. Very successful. Really successful, though, for the Voyagers. They got 2 touchdowns out of it. And let's see if they can ride B.J. Callaway all the way down the field, kill the clock, to try to close the game out with this victory. Play action. Glenn Hay looking to throw. He's got time. Pressure is coming, though. Doesn't get rid of the ball, and he just takes the sack. This is something that, I mean, I got to speak out. This is something I hate seeing on Madden, man. Fix the quarterback AI. What quarterback is going to, he knows he's not going to outrun that guy. What quarterback gets all the way outside of the pocket and doesn't throw the ball away? Like, this is something that should not be happening in Madden at all. That's not realistic. Make the quarterback smarter. He is about 15 yards outside of the pocket taking a sack. That gets annoying. That's a reason why there's more sacks than usual in the RFL. It's all because of the quarterback problem that they have. There you go, 2nd down and 16. They try to go with a counter run play, and this one gets blown up behind the line of scrimmage for a loss. And it's 3rd and 19 now for the Riverhogs. The Voyagers. They do a top 10 stuff I hate about Madden 18. Yeah, probably. I'll think about doing stuff like that, but it's a lot that I already do for this league already. But here goes a shot down the field. The catch. Oh, I thought he was going to catch it, but Jared Ayers couldn't hang on to it. Great play by the defense. The rookie Caleb Norris able to force the incompletion, and it's going to bring up 4th down. And now the Riverhogs, just like last week, will have an opportunity to drive down the field and tie this game up. Well, last time they actually drove down the field and scored a touchdown to win it. But they can go down the field right now if they can have another successful drive and tie this one up. It was looking really ugly for them, but they're making something happen. Here goes Vic Cage on the return as they'll get this one out to the 30. And the offense now going to get started there. This is a big drive for them. They'll probably have just this last opportunity to make something happen. Hunter Mackey, 14 of 19, 113 yards, a touchdown and an interception. But he has been Mr. Clutch for this Portland team many of times. Let's see if he can clutch out a game here. Mackey looking to throw, and he's got a completion as he's able to find Sylvester Leach for a nice gain of 7. What's good, Brandon? Appreciate you coming through the live stream. And with that one play, we have now reached the 2-minute warning. This is now when it gets scary, because the Portland Riverhogs in this situation, that's when they air it out. And like last week when they were able to come through with the last minute with a big win, they were able to air it out down the field and score a touchdown. Let's see if they can send this game into overtime. Who knows? They might go for 2 points to try to win it. But it's 2nd and 3 with 2 minutes left back at their own 37. Definitely a lot of time for them to make something happen. There goes a completion. Nice catch. And it's a 1st down. Riverhogs running their 2-minute offense. First and 10. Here goes Mackey. Good protection. Throws. He's got a completion as he finds Roseman, and he goes out of bounds. And that's going to set up now 2nd and 4 after a 6-yard gain. Man, these RFL games just be so competitive all the way down to the wire. And it's already that case here. This one could be a game-tying drive right here for the Riverhogs. Let's see what they could do. A draw play. I don't like the call here. And they'll burn their first timeout. That was not a smart play on their end, and they actually call a timeout, so they've got to score on this drive now. And here goes a throw as he finds Leach, and that's going to be a 1st down for Portland. Great 1st down. 1st and 10 across midfield. Here goes Hunter Mackey. He's going to look, throws, and a catch on the sideline. Smart job as he gets out of bounds. Riverhogs are moving down the field now. They got that momentum from that last drive with a touchdown. Can they send this game into overtime? This will be a great game to extend to that point. 3-yard gain sets up 2nd and 7. They go with a draw play, but it's there. It gets a key block on his feet, and it ends up being a big gain. So it wasn't a great play call, I feel, but hey, it ended up working out for him. 1st and 10. Defense looking a little tired. Here goes a throw. Completion on the sideline, and it's a 1st and goal at the 5 for the Riverhogs. Cedric Jackson, who scored on the last time out on the field, able to come up with a clutch sideline catch. And that's now going to set up 1st and goal right there at the 5. And Coach Donnell Brown looking a little bit worried here on the sideline. What a catch by Cedric Jackson. Beautiful pass as he put that right in between the defensive backs. And you couldn't have asked for a better pass than that. 1 minute left exactly on the clock. It's first and goal right at the 5-yard line. In the backfield, 5 empty set is Hunter Mackey. He's going to look to throw. Pressure's coming. This one sails in the back of the end zone and complete. And it's now second and goal. They'll have 3 opportunities to try to get this one in the end zone. Second and goal now. As this time he'll have Shivers in the backfield with him. He'll look to throw again. Moving around. Nobody's open yet. Pressure's coming in down. He's going to go for a sack. A big sack right there by Delahart, the rookie. They have 2 opportunities now to try to throw it in the end zone, but a great play right there by the defense. Hunter Mackey throwing for the end zone, and it's a touchdown. The River Hogs have an opportunity to kick a field goal and send this game into overtime. Cedric Jackson does it again, and in coverage was the rookie Ethan Long. Here's another look at this play. Ethan just couldn't break in on him in time, and he had got 2 feet down, it looked like. Yes, 2 feet, and it's a touchdown for the Riverhawks. Here goes 1-2. Yep, that's 2 feet in bounds. And here goes the kick to send this one most likely to OT, but there's still a lot of time left on that clock. The kick is up, and it's good. The Riverhawks tie this one up 26-26. Just when we were counting them out, they do it again. They come right back into this game, and if they come up with the victory, that is just going to be amazing. Stiff arm, breaking tackles, and a great return right there by Andreas Drew. They've had 30 seconds and 3 timeouts to get into field goal range to be able to send this one, to close this one out, excuse me. Let's see if this offense can do it. Yeah, this one might already be game of the week. I mean, I'm not sure. There's still a lot of games left to go in this week. I wish I was recording more of the games without commentary so that I could at least be ahead, but it's a lot of games I got to stream now. So here goes first and 10. A shot deep, and he's got the catch for a first down. Jared Ayers. It's a timeout, 25 seconds left, and how did they give that play up? They gave up a big pass down the field, and here goes Glenn Hay looking, throws, sideline catch, and he gets out of bounds. So no timeout needs to be called, and man, they just gave up that big catch. That right there could cost them, and that catch puts them, it looks like, in field goal range at the 33, which is where most kickers on average is able to stretch to. Glenn Hay has been just on the money and on target all day. And here they are, 2nd and 4. Looks like they're going to play it smart and possibly run the ball to try to get some yards. And they'll do just that. Big run, and there goes a first down. They'll call their second timeout, 15 seconds left, and they are definitely in field goal range. This special teams, they blocked a punt before, a field goal before. That's the only hope they really got if they can't get this stop or a turnover. It's 15 seconds left on the clock, and it doesn't look like this one will probably go into overtime. But we'll see. Anything can happen in the RFL. There goes a run. And B.J. Calloway tripping and falling. And no timeouts are going to be called here. Well, there goes. The final one. 5 seconds left. This kick is what's going to determine the game. So here we are. Can the Voyagers pull off this upset victory over the Riverhawks? Here goes the kick. This one is going to be a 40-yarder, and they will try to ice the kicker, as the Riverhawks coach will call the timeout. And that's going to be it, as next time it will be official, the kick here. Let's see if he can get this one off. A 40-yard kick to seal the game. Snap is off. Nobody gets through. It's up, and it is good. Straight down the middle, and the Voyagers are going to celebrate on the sideline, as it'll be just 2 seconds left on the clock for the Riverhawks. And if I'm the Riverhawks on special teams, I am not kicking this ball anywhere near Vic Cage. He's already took a 94-yard touchdown to the house. So They've got to be smart there. They might as well take the penalty and kick this one out of bounds, but they'll kick this one straight. And it will not be Vic Cage returning this one. And that's going to do the game. And the Voyagers pull off the upset as they knock off the River Hogs 29-16. And a big reason on why this loss came was definitely due to the terrible start for the River Hogs in the first half. Their offense really got going, but not until the fourth quarter. This has been the problem for them so far, and that was their problem towards the end of last season, which ultimately made them not be able to make an appearance in the playoffs. And so now they get their first loss of the season. They're still up, but the Voyagers, an unlikely team predicted to be undefeated at this point, will improve now to 3-0 on the season and upset yet again another team in the RFL. This is a big win. The Voyagers, man, who knows? They may be able to make their first playoff appearance for the first time this season. Guaranteed now to go 7-9. So just a couple more wins, to be honest, and they should be able to possibly compete and possibly win that division. But it depends, though, because other teams also get an automatic 4 wins, so you never know how that'll turn out. But the River Hogs gets knocked down, and the Voyagers will remain top in the AFC so far. Number 1 in the AFC, and they come up with a huge upset. 29-26 is the final. Appreciate you guys coming through, man. Look at the quarterbacks. They were on target for the whole day. I wouldn't say nothing was wrong with Hunter Mackey. He only threw that 1 interception, which was very wacky, but other than that, he played a very solid game. The coaches need to do better. They're just not giving him opportunities to throw the ball. And that's something that they've had success with in the past, and I think they need to do more of in the future. And you can see that the pass game was there they just lit it up in the fourth and final quarter, but for some reason, didn't throw the ball. But that's going to do it, you guys, man. I was reading Vittorio Houston's post in the comments. I said love, but I still do love you guys. Appreciate you guys coming through. And that's going to do it here for week 3 of the RFL between the River Hogs and the Voyagers. I will do one more live stream, but not until later tonight. No official time yet. Make sure you guys follow the RFL on Twitter at RFL, I believe, _sim_league. And yeah, follow that. And I don't even really need to say the name since it's all under the bio. But follow all the social medias to keep up to date. And if you really want to be involved, go join the Discord, which is also something you can find on Twitter. But appreciate you guys coming through. Not going to go through the stats. Like I said, I'm going to get through everything now just after the game instead of going through the stats every time, just to make things move a lot smoother and quicker. But appreciate you guys once again coming through. It's your boy Smitty, RFL Commissioner and play-by-play commentator, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.